Well, good morning, everybody. This is Auto Tech. So, welcome to the Metro Inn in Victoria, British Columbia on Vancouver Island. We are getting a little bit of a later start today, just because everything opens late here, I've noticed. It's kind of weird. Like the shop I wanted to pop into to talk to, they only open at 7:30. And then, like, the Harley on the other side of town opens at 9. So I was kind of sitting there thinking, like, well, Jesus, if I show up at that shop, you know, right at 7:30, god damn, I'm gonna... Oh, I'm not supposed to turn left here, but I don't see any cops, so let's do it. All right, we made it. But yeah, so I didn't want to end up, like, getting to the Harley for... you know, like 8 a.m. and then I would end up having to sit there for an hour. So I decided just to chill in the hotel room for a few minutes, and now we are getting on our way. I swear, my GPS, like my Google Maps, this phone is just having some serious issues lately. I actually ordered a new phone. It'll be here this week. It arrives while I'm gone. So that's all right. That's fine by me. But I mean, the routes this thing will take me on is just so weird. Like, it picks like the weirdest like ways to get somewhere, and it's kind of irritating me a little bit, because sometimes, like, even if I use it in Calgary in order to you know, because I know where most things are, but sometimes to find like a specific address, you know. So I'll know the route, and then it's like, oh, turn here and turn here and turn here, and it's like, but I know in my head I can take just Crowchild Trail to Glenmore, and then I will be there. So it's just frustrating, because it's like, you know, then I get into a city like this where I don't actually know my way around, and then suddenly I'm turning here and I'm turning here, and blah, blah, blah. It's just frustrating. So now, I don't remember pulling into this Denny's and seeing that truck on the rim there, or the flat tire. I'm going to have to check the footage here. I really don't think that guy's tire was flat when I first pulled in here. That sucks. Oh man, that'd be a bad time coming out from breakfast and finding your tire flat like that. And that's not just a little flat, like where you got to go to the gas station and fill it up. I mean, you can't drive anywhere flat. Oh. Yeah, alright, now I guess off to those. I think I'll hit both of the shops, and you know, just quickly pop in, just be like, hey, what are you offering for money? What you offering for money, man? And then yeah, carry onwards. I had some free time while I was sitting there waiting for the bill to do some soul searching and whatnot. Jesus. I don't know what is it with these waitresses, and like they don't screw off, like, ever. Like, they're annoying, like, while you're eating and stuff like that, and they're, oh, can I top up your coffee? But then it's like they see you're within 3 minutes of wanting the bill, so then suddenly they disappear and you never ever see them again. Like, every time it takes like 15 to 20 minutes just to give a bill. Here is another example of this GPS. Like, why am I going through like a residential street in order to get to a shop that's on the highway, which I was at a restaurant on that same highway? I don't know. Like, is it just Google Maps that sucks on my phone, or like, is it my app is out of date because my phone is so old? I don't get it. I see a problem with the route that this thing is taking me on, and that problem is going to be that I got to turn left from a stop sign. and just a second ago there was tons of traffic, so maybe it'll be a lot easier to turn left than I thought it was going to be. As a general rule of thumb, I try to avoid crap like this just because you're always going to have a bad time. You ever like turn green? We're free. Okay, we got lucky there. But yeah, there's definitely spots in Calgary where it's like I know like I'm gonna just go around the block if I have to like try and turn left across like 2 busy streets or something, you know. But yeah, screw that. All right, all done. I was in there for a little bit. That was the turn I was supposed to take. Oops. I was in there for a little bit longer than I thought I was going to be. That's okay. I actually kind of lucked out. I walked into there and I went up to the desk and I was like, hey, is the service manager kicking around? And he's like, no, the guy's on holidays. What do you want? And I was just like, oh, well, you know, I'm a Red Seal journeyman technician with multiple specialties and I'm the guy you need. And he's like, oh, man. Yeah, no kidding. He's like, all right, well, you know, like, there's a guy here that would actually, like, really like to talk to you. I was like, okay, right on. You know, I had seen that they were hiring online and stuff, so I wasn't surprised that they would want to interview me on the spot. So they go and grab the guy, and he takes me into his office, and he's like, oh, yeah, by the way, like, I run all of them around here. And I was like, oh, shit. Okay, all right, that makes sense. And so I was like, well, I guess there's no point in me going to the other couple of locations because, you know, you're the guy. And he's like, yeah, pretty much. So he explained what the wage was and whatnot, and you know, just that, you know, the type of work that they got going on, and that they're like expanding and stuff, that they're busy. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And he's you know, going to put together a relocation offer. You know, I mentioned, I was like, well, you know, don't get ahead of yourself here. Like, I'm not thinking until like next summer. But, you know, either way. Lots of construction going on here. That's kind of cool. Yeah, where am I? I'm at Admirals Road and Trans-Canada Highway. So if you're in the area, you could probably let me know what they're doing here. Well, funny enough, I had seen those townhouses on the website because I had kind of taken a quick look, I don't know, 6 months ago or something. I was checking out what housing was like out here, and that Langford area seems like it's a pretty good place to live. And then judging by that commute there, I mean, would that take me like 10 minutes? That's not too bad. 10 minutes Ball Highway. It's like less than I do now, so that really wouldn't be too bad at all. I mean, I'm sure rush hour, this is like jam-packed, but, you know, that's why I don't know, like, I guess, like, everything kind of opens a little later out here, it seems, so it's like, is rush hour just later? So if I was to go at 6:40 in the morning, would I avoid most of it? I don't know. Wow, for once, this thing didn't run me halfway around the island before getting me to my destination. Why is there just a random bike parked right there? That almost seems like a ditched, stolen vehicle, if you ask me. So you know what I'm going to do there, guys and gals? Rather than make this some 55-minute video, follow me along for my journey as we go through the day, like I always seem to do, I'm going to cut this one off right here. So then you get the, you know, the morning cruise around Victoria, the little bit of a interview, I guess would be the term. And yeah, then, you know, we're going to end off here, because after this I'm going to be heading to Port Renfrew, because I've had 3 people now tell me to go check that area out, so it's definitely worth checking out, I would have to say. Yes, so if you are new to this, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and as always, thanks for taking the time and watching.